Hey, welcome to DOW'S Stock Talk, where I talk about topics relating to investing in finance, but more specifically the stock market. In this video, I'll be talking about Voyager Digital, the company, the stock, and the whole situation as far as what will happen to Voyager customers who had crypto in their account. If you guys aren't familiar with the whole situation, I'll definitely explain it. But Voyager Digital is a crypto brokerage that allows you to buy and sell crypto and also lend crypto as well. But before we get started, make sure you smash the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps YouTube know that this is quality content and help the viewers reach a broader audience. Let me try this again. But before we get started, make sure you smash the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps YouTube know that this is quality content and help my videos reach a broader audience. And also, if you're interested in financial investing t-shirts, make sure you check out my store, Wall Street Stock Apparel, where I make custom finance and investing t-shirts. Now, like I said, I'm going to go through what happened from the beginning into what we know now. And by the way, I am a Voyager. I did have the app and I did have some crypto assets inside the Voyager account. Luckily, most of my assets are outside of Voyager, so I have a very small percentage I still had a decent amount, but I had a very small percentage of my crypto inside of my Voyager brokerage account. But okay, let me tell you the whole story. So recently, Voyager, a major crypto, suspended all trading, the deposits, and withdrawal. I'm just showing it up on the CNBC. So CNBC. This happened July 1st. So pretty much, if you had crypto, you will be able to view your account, but you won't be able to buy, sell. It says trade is temporarily disabled. As far as trying to withdraw your cash in there, all of that is locked. And, the CEO ended up saying that this is a very tough situation, blah, 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 given market conditions. Now, how did all this end up happening? Well, it was one major catalyst. So let's scroll down to see what the one major catalyst was. On Monday, a prominent crypto brokerage, Three Arrows Capital, defaulted on a loan of $670 million. That is a lot. Take into consideration right now that the company's market cap, meaning the total value of the company or stock, is only 50 million. So we're talking about, at one time, maybe I think it was earlier on, it was up to $1 billion, but $670 million from one particular entity is way too much. So this situation right here caused all particular problems. And the problem is they defaulted on that loan and they can't even make the interest payments. And what Voyager actually does is that money was from Voyager customers. So they lended the money out to Three Arrows Capital, assuming that they was not going to default on their loan because I think they've been around for some time. They thought they wasn't going to default on their loan and pay interest payments, and then everything would go wild. But now they don't have it because I'm not exactly sure what maybe they made some investments or maybe they lent money out. They didn't get it back. The crypto market ended up going down substantially. Now they don't have the money. They filed bankruptcy, so which means they don't have the money. Now Voyager can't get the money from them. Now the customers that had your crypto, they kind of really don't have it right now. So that whole situation, and they end up saying they have a number before they have, some no real worries. We'll keep you updated. Blah blah blah. We have 1.3 million in assets, and we have a revolving line of credit. But once they already start talking like this, I already knew it was a problem. So this actually happened not just to Voyager, but a lot of Celsius, BlockFi ended up getting bought out. But this happened to many different ones. And a lot of times this can kind of happen because in the crypto market, there's really no regulation. So companies can, as far as lending out money, as far as how much money they have on hand, you can there's no one kind of regulating it. So a lot of times what was happening is these companies was lending out way too much money as far as they had collateral where you can take out loans off of your crypto. Crypto dropped substantially. Then you have people trading on margin, which means trader will borrow money. So it's kind of like a domino effect. All right, so let's go to where we are today, July 6th. So this video will probably be released tomorrow. Voyager says Voyager Digital files for bankruptcy. So pretty much they filed for bankruptcy. Now it is a Chapter 11. So Chapter 11 is a way that it could prevent creditors from going after Voyager. So it's not Chapter 7 where I think they liquidate all assets, but Chapter 11 allows you to restructure the business and to kind of protect the particular assets. However, if you are a Voyager customer or your crypto, this is not something you want to see because you're not even sure if you're going to particularly get your crypto back. Speaking of that, I have another article we'll end up showing you. I think this is Bloomsburg, by the way. I really don't like this. Every time I click to another page, it always got this advertisements and stuff like that. But anyway, and I quote what they end up saying. I think the whole thing is foolishness. But it says the company plans to exit bankruptcy planning, says it expects account holders to be impaired by the Chapter 11 process, meaning they won't be getting back exactly what they own. Voyager intends to repay users with a mix of crypto they deposited. What? This is ridiculous. And I'll explain what they did. And then he says stock in the restructured company. Voyager tokens? Why would I want a Voyager token? People just want their money back. This is ridiculous. And you don't even know when this is going to happen. This could take months. This could even particularly take a year. So you're just in limbo. You can't even sell your crypto. I mean, like, this is just barbaric. I'm pissed. Jeez. So now this is the whole situation. See, Voyager doesn't keep users' assets in a designated wallet for each customer. Nope, they put it all in a pool. Instead, they deposit crypto into assets in a specific pot, all together as one. And the company is about 1.3 billion in crypto assets. That's what they actually say. Honestly, the stuff that they're saying now, I don't even believe it. I don't even know what to believe because I can't take my crypto out or none of that. But that's where we are up until today. I hope things get better. Now let's actually jump into the company, okay, or the stocks. So let's see. Okay, so this is Voyager. Wait, sometimes the page takes a little time to load up, but let me switch this to the 3-year chart. And it's also traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange. So as we can see in 2020, November 2020, this stock was about $1.15. As we can see, it ran up to the high in 2021. I believe it was about close to $27 a share in March 2021, and even in 2022, this was a $10 stock, and now the stock is 26 cents. Woo! Oh my gosh. So 5 days down 52%, 1 month down 88%, 3 months down 94%, 1 year to date down 97%, 1 year down 98% from a company with this particular magnitude. As far as, like, I don't think I've ever seen this. It is what they consider now like a penny stock or something like that, but this is crazy. And like I said, the market cap, the total amount of shares, divided by the share price divided by the number of shares with the market cap, you can kind of think about it as a net value, is $50 million. This is very small. I believe Chris Rock is worth more than this particular company. So, and he's worth 60 million. So just to let you know, as far as 50 million on Wall Street and stuff like that, it is not a lot. So, and by the way, for all you, I'm a big finance fan, so I'm going to end up telling you guys why you pay attention to financials, because stuff like this, financial troubles, you will see this much earlier on if you pay attention to the financial statements. A lot of times people don't really want to pay attention to this. They just get caught up in the hype. So when crypto was on fire, no one cared about the financials. But now, when stuff hit the fan, let's check their financials. Annual. So as you can see, 2018, I don't even see any revenue. It looks like they lost 3.4. In 2019, they lost 30 million. They did have 87 in revenue, but this is early on for newer ones. May not be that common, but as we can see, for 2020, down 10 million, but the revenue was up 1.5 million. And then for 2021, $51 million. So every single year, this company was losing money. So that already kind of lets you know, as far as the financial standings and stuff like that, they're not probably going to be in the best financial standings. Now, quarterly, I don't really go by quarterly, but the last quarter they lost $61 million. As you can see, they constantly was missing their estimates and stuff like that. But I just wanted to kind of, give you guys a little bit more insight. Now, let's check and see what's on their Twitter. See how these tweets go, because the more they kind of update you on it, that's good. But when they update you, that's not particularly good at all. Let's end up scrolling down to see, okay, this is how it started off July 1st. Voyager, today we had a difficult decision to temporarily suspend trading deposit withdrawal. Temporarily. This whole thing, nah, that's dead. Ain't no temporarily. Like, you'd be lucky if you get your stuff back. That journey is locked. It's over right now. So, and then it says they did update it and says on January 3rd, we're doing everything we can in our power to best serve our customers, blah, blah, blah. Then on the 3rd, this is what and I don't actually even technically believe that. Well, as far as it says we currently have approximately 1.3 billion of crypto assets on the platform, plus the claim against the 650 million. And they're saying they have over 350 million of cash in the Metro Commercial Bank. That may be true, that may not be, but as far as customers getting their stuff back, I don't know. And it says there's nothing more critical, blah, blah, blah. And then let's see what recently, 12 hours ago, it says Voyager today will begin a voluntary financial restructuring process. I don't actually think this is voluntary. I think you guys had to do this. But of course, they're trying to downplay it. Voluntary restructuring process to protect assets on our platform, maximize value for all stakeholders, especially customers, blah, blah, blah. And Voyager will continue operating throughout. And that's kind of like the last of what we heard so far. But like I said, this whole thing is, and when you go on their site, let's go on their site. They act like nothing even happened. Look at this. And by the way, if you have a Visa debit card and stuff, Voyager debit card, they froze that. Look at this. They on their site. It's just like nothing even happened. Honestly, the restructuring, I think just someone needs to buy it, change the whole name. The loyalty, the trust, all that is particularly gone. Look at this. They ended insurance, the Voyager debit card. Why are you doing this? Like, really? You can't even give people this is ridiculous. Look, maybe you can go on the about page, relationship team. I don't know. Like I said, this whole thing is foolishness. And if I didn't mention, as far as it's getting delisted from the Toronto exchange, it's halted on the U.S. market, over-the-counter market. So this whole thing is a complete mess. But like I said, I just want to give you an overview. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this whole situation? It's a mess. I'll probably keep you guys updated. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to my channel.